Okay. Knowing your sexual health is important because it helps control health problems and reduce the risk of unwanted pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases. What's being passed around is the sexual exposure chart, and on the chart it shows the number of people you've been exposed to based on the number of individuals you've had sex with. And also what's being passed around is the STD facts pamphlet found in the health center. Everybody in here is a college student. College is a time when most people are sexually active, and UCM has been known to have a high rate of STDs. I've gained credibility to talk about this topic because I've been tested annually and I get physicals every year. Now, let me talk about the actual problem. STDs are a huge health problem, both public and personal, says Livestrong.com. STDs affect future plans like having a baby or maintaining a healthy physical nature. STDs come in different forms. Some have no symptoms, and even when symptoms are present, some people are embarrassed or scared to go get them tested, or they're just unaware that they're STDs. Men and women both have different symptoms. Gonorrhea, chlamydia, and herpes are the most common. HIV and AIDS are the most deadly. Unwanted pregnancy is also a huge problem. Some females, they have sex, get pregnant, and then want to have an abortion. And abortion has been a huge debate on whether it should be legal or not. Your health is the most important thing in your life, and everybody wants to live a healthy life. Just by making the right decisions, you can have good health. And the whole environment is at risk, and everyone who's having sex is also at risk. As long as you're having sex, you can be exposed to these problems. And I'm pretty sure we all have heard or seen what STDs can do to our body, and there are ways to prevent looking like that. Okay. Everyone should use contraceptives. As an individual, make careful choices who you have sex with. Know the past sexual experiences of your partner. And birth control is cheaper than having a baby. You can pay for birth control in numerous ways. You can pay for it monthly, or your health insurance can cover it. And condoms are also cheaper than diapers. And contraceptives prevent pregnancy and is a form of birth control. A lot of people don't get tested because they're embarrassed or scared, or they feel like they can't afford it because they don't have insurance. And everyone knows about that awkward wait in the clinic. UCM Health Center. Oh, sorry. Okay, UCM has a health center where you can go get tested, and also Kansas City has a health center. It's free, and it's located on Swope Parkway. And if you don't have insurance or if you can't afford it, they can work with you. So they have numerous ways you can get it done. And of course, the free health clinic is free. So, as a whole, we should try to encourage others to stop having unprotected sex and get tested so you can know your sexual health. Let your partner know if you're concerned. Don't be afraid. Suggest getting tested and go out and get tested when you can. UCM has free STD testing, I think, at the beginning of the semester. You can contact the front desk and ask them about appointments. And it's easy to make appointments. They usually get you in right away. And the number is located on the website if you can't find it. So. And by taking these actions, you will begin to see some positive changes in your health. To live a long and healthy life, you need to know your sexual health. Getting tested reduces the spread of unwanted health problems due to sexual activities. You don't want to have kids who are born and you have an STD that's untreated and you spread the STD to your child, because that's just not good. Because then they won't be able to live a normal life because you didn't get tested. The time So staying healthy and having beautiful babies at the right time is a wonderful part of life. Which brings me to the conclusion. Don't forget, if you don't get tested, many problems will arise. No one wants to have STDs. No one wants to have unwanted babies. No one wants to have an abortion. No one wants to be criticized. So get tested. You can get tested for everything, and just to be safe, you can get tested for AIDS as well. I think they draw your blood. There's different ways you can get tested, and it's confidential. So if you're afraid that people might know, they just don't let people know. Make sure you know the sexual health of the next person you have sex with, because if you don't, then it's all bad. Yes. If you don't know the sexual health of your partner, I mean, you could be exposed to anything. And have protected sex, please. Wrap it up. No one wants to have babies, and when they don't want to have babies, and we can all prevent abortions. So thank you.